this is that mirror that's really old.
You said this is the mirror that's really old, and it said yes.
Yeah. Oh, my camera just... My camera's not focusing. Hey, what's up, guys? This is TK Ghost Hunters, and we are here with the third and probably final part of the Is My Grandma's House Haunted series. Now, it may not be the final. Something may come up and we might do a part 4. But as we're looking right now, this will be the final part. First thing I have to talk about is something that we did off camera. And essentially we found out that there is an African American woman that lives here, as well as her child. And we also talked to a spirit, I think it was the African American woman, that said that this mirror that we showed you in part 2 is bad. And we have a lot more stuff to talk about with the mirror and stuff like that. So you'll see us use these a lot in the video. This is something that you may not see on a lot of the fake shows that you guys watch. So essentially, these are mag lights, and they are they're powered by a battery, but they turn on because there's like a little ring in here. And essentially, if you turn these to where they're just barely off, it is said that spirits can touch them or enter them somehow and connect the ring to the light and just power them on. So that's what we're using here. And for the people that say, well, it might be the melting or like the heat that might be able to turn it on, it's not that, because it has to take over 1,000 degrees to melt these to be able to turn them on. And I don't think these things could survive 1,000 degrees or like very much after that. So yeah, we're going to be using a lot of these during the video. This is pretty much the entire video is us using these. So yeah, I just thought I would show you guys how we work them. 1 is for no and 2 is for yes. And I think we switch one time. Also, I do have a Patreon, so if you guys would be very generous enough to go over there and check it out and become a Patreon, I would appreciate it very much. I use 100% of the money that comes from there to my channel and to make better content.
Is it because of the heat?
There's no heat on it no more. Oh my god. Okay, so as you saw there, we got a huge EMF spike on this table that I am sitting at. And I recently found out that this table is as old as that mirror.
We just found that out.
And when we were done recording the actual video, when we're just sitting here recording like the ins and outs of the video, we found out that this table is as old as that mirror, and it was bought from an antique shop, but not just an antique shop, a known to be haunted antique shop. I've been in it before. The upstairs of it is an old opera house, and yeah, the entire place is haunted. And this table and the chairs that go with it came from that place. So I'm not saying that that could be anything, but it's possible that something attached to this table and chair set, possibly, and now it's here, and that could be another reason why this place is possibly haunted. Nothing. Like, literally nothing. And the other day...
That one day, it was...
so high. Which was earlier in this video. Because I put it in there. Nothing.
That's odd.
So I think I'm going to look up and see if mirrors conduct electricity or not.
I highly doubt that.
I'm going to look it up real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so we looked it up, and a mirror could possibly conduct electricity enough to make the EMF spike, but it said that there had to be a light shining on it, and because it can't reflect light, and there wasn't a light directly shining.
And it's not plugged in either because it's not one of those light mirrors, so it wouldn't.
It's a really old mirror.
It's an old mirror, yeah.
Oh, haven't even asked a question yet. Is there anybody here that is willing to talk to us? So, just to make sure that you are, we use 2 flashlights for yes and 1 for no. Oh, the temperature's going crazy.
Shit. We need to space it out. It won't work. We need to space it. I don't think they can use that one because there's too much energy on this side. They're probably trying, but they can't. So. Can you use your energy to make both?
Flashlights turn on? Can you turn both of them on for us so we can talk to you? No?
I think they can only use one. Can you flash the light if we're talking to someone else?
Oh, there we go. So we're talking to someone we didn't talk to yesterday? That's a yes. So can you tell me, in this gray device right here, can you tell me what your name is? No?
Are you connected to the mirror?
We were told that the mirror was bad, and that people that live here are afraid of the mirror. Are you too afraid of the mirror? Remember, turn on both flashlights if it's a yes. So you're not afraid of the mirror? Okay, we'll move on. Are you a child? Are you an adult? Do you not want to speak to us? If so, we can leave you alone. Just tell us.
And we'll move on to the next room.
The temperature stopped moving. I think
Hey, TJ.
whoever we were talking to, they're not wanting to talk now. We're not trying to be rude by turning off the flashlights, but we are going to move on to another room, and we're going to talk to some other people. If you would like to meet us in there, you can, to talk to us. But we're going to move into another room. Okay, so I showed you guys at the beginning of the video that on this mirror we were getting some big EMF spikes. We're getting a little bit, but I don't think it's enough to be counted as something abnormal, because it's not even going up to 1. I like to think that at least 3 before it's counted as something that is abnormal. You can't really see it, but it's not really going up very much at all. Alright. Oh. So I assume there's someone here with us? Remember, 2 flashlights for yes, 1 for no. And if you don't have the energy to use 2 flashlights, will you make that one you're lighting up now flash? Okay. So, how many people are here? Can you light up one flashlight for 1, 2 for 2, and if there's more, make at least one of the flashlights blink for us, please? We know there's an African American woman and her child that lives here. Are we speaking to the child? Are we speaking to the woman? Can you say into this box who we're speaking to? Okay. So, you told us that you're not the child or the woman we've been speaking to. So, if you are a man, will you please continue to light that one flashlight? And if you're a woman, can you light both of them? Or at least make that one blink if you cannot light both of them? So you're a woman. Are you the same woman we've been speaking to?
Remember, use that energy.
If you can't use this flashlight, then make this one turn off and turn back on for a yes. Are you the same woman we've been speaking to? African American woman? That's a no. Can you please make the flashlight turn off and turn back on if you are the African American woman we are speaking to?
Do you want me to take this other flashlight away so you can just use this one and use your energy?
Make the flashlight blink, if so.
Are you still here with us?
So I'm confused by that, because someone has to be here lighting it unless they put enough energy into it.
Don't want to answer.
Can you please make the flashlight blink or turn on both if you just don't want to talk to us right now? So now we're back in the dining room because we think that this might be the most haunted room. We kind of changed our mind. We used to think that the room we were just in was the most haunted room, but this is the room with the mirror, which we were told before that the mirror was bad. And we think that something is attached to the mirror because the mirror is really old. And I think I discussed that in part 2. But we are here. We're going to be doing another flashlight session. We also have the EMF detector as well. Here. Are you ready?
Yep.
Oh, that was me, I think.
If anyone's here, can you please turn on the lights?
We were just talking to someone earlier. Are you not here now? Did you leave us?
Can we talk to someone else? Please?
Yeah, they're both still. Well, that one's on. That one's on.
Can we?
Oh. I don't know if that was me or not.
Okay.
Can you please turn it back on if you're here? It's weird.
It's my hand beat. Like my hand, you know, like my pulse? It's my pulse that's like making my hand shake.
Like no one's responding now.
That's weird.
Since we've had the flashlights, we never really had, like, nothing. That tells us right here that it's not fake. It's not like anything like with the flashlight because it's not happening now.
Right.
That tells us that something was interfering with it.
Mm-hmm. I asked
that
it.
makes me believe in it 100% more.
Mm-hmm. There's nobody around.
They've left us. What?
I don't think they left us.
What do you mean? Think the mirror is a portal and they went
I don't know, TJ. Because we weren't talking to the woman and the child earlier. I can tell you that right now.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
What if they're not even here anymore? What if the mirror is the portal and there's never?
I don't know, but I'm
people
sitting right
here?
behind it and I keep getting chills. So
What if like the same people are never here? It's different every time because they keep just going in and out. Okay, so this is the door that we've seen open and close on its own. And this is the bathroom, and on the other side of this wall is where the handprints are, and that's why I'm in here all alone. Mocking K is too scared to come in. So I just have a few things set up right here. There we go. So, I assume someone is here with me because this flashlight has, yep. Thank you. So 2 flashlights for yes, 1 for no. Okay, yep, okay, so you understand that. Have I talked to you before? Yes. Okay, can you turn, okay, thank you. Are you the child that I've talked to? Are you the woman? Okay. So, I've talked to you before, right? We've talked, 2 days ago on Tuesday. No? I thought we did. Oh, we did. Okay. I'm confused. It's okay, though. Yeah, you're confused too, aren't you? Okay. And like that, we can joke around. Are you scared of us? Are you scared of us? No? We're not here to harm you. It's fine. Are you scared of the mirror? Yes. You told us that the other day. Can you tell me why you're afraid of the mirror? Do you see this thing I'm holding right here? Can you speak into it right here and tell me why you're afraid of the mirror? Okay, thank you. Can you touch this black bar above the blue device? No? Oh, it looks like you're starting to turn that off. Oh. Looks like you're starting to turn this one off. Yeah? Am I still talking to the woman? Oh, my camera will not focus. Okay. Thank you. Is your child here with us too? No? Oh, yes, your child is here with us too. Does your child like to play with this door and make the door open and close? Yes? I think that's a yes. That's a yes. I believe that's a yes. Was he the one tugging on the door to the sunroom the other day? Or she? I'm sorry. Are you having troubles turning that one flashlight on? Yeah, it looks like you are. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So, the other day you told me that the mirror was bad, right? I don't think that's right. Here, let me try to fix this one flashlight for you. Is that better? Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay. So, do you still agree that the mirror is bad? Or did I hear that wrong? Yeah, the mirror is bad. Okay. So I'm sitting here editing, and it seems like there is a voice that is trying to talk at the same time as me. It's like one word. I can't make out what it's supposed to say. I don't know if that's what it is or not. I want to have you guys look at it. I'll play it right now again and then continue. Or did I hear that wrong? So, is it scary for you and your child? No? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, okay, so you're turning it off and turning back on for yes. Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you. Or can you turn off one of the flashlights so I just know you're still here and talking to me? This is the part that really scared us. So, this wasn't going to be a part of this video because I was planning on filming a second video in between filming for this one. And it was essentially going to be doing like a midnight, like a 3 a.m. challenge or game type thing. It's kind of a ritual. It's called the Sweet Tooth game. And it's supposed to be a very low risk game. But we didn't even get to do it. And then things started happening. And I explain it all during the video, but I am whispering, so I'm just going to say some of it right now. But essentially, we were getting ready to do it, and then me and Mocking K both started hearing talking. We couldn't make out any words or anything, but it sounded like a man and a woman talking, but it was very muffled, and it sounded like it was coming from the pantry area. So, yeah, it was honestly one of the scariest things I've ever experienced. And I think only one other thing tops that off, which I'm going to be making a separate video about. So go ahead and watch this. Also, almost the entire time during this recording, you can hear like a buzzing sound. I don't know if it's the microphone messing up or not, but it stops once we get out of the living room. And that is when we could not hear the talking anymore, just once we got out of the living room. So I don't know if that's how the microphone picked it up, but it's still creepy. Okay, guys, just saying. So we were about to do a 3 a.m. challenge for a separate video, and we were about to do it, and we just heard talking, like really muffled talking, as if someone was talking through a cup. Yeah, so we're not gonna do the ritual anymore because it's freaking us out and it requires complete darkness. And yeah, we're not doing that because the talking, like, we still hear the talking and no one else in the... I don't hear it no more. It was coming from that pantry room that we've been talking about. That's where I swear it came from. So essentially what we're doing now is we're going to go to bed. I know that's making us sound like wimps, but I mean, we're scared half to death right now because no one else in the house is awake. I didn't make out what the voices were saying, but you could tell it was talking, and it was coming from the bathroom or the pantry area. I've never been more scared. If there's anybody here, can you please turn on one of the lights? Or can you knock on something in this room? Thank you. So I don't know if we've spoken to you. We haven't spoken to you in a little bit. But 2 flashlights is for yes and 1 is for no. So can you please turn on both of the flashlights so we know that you can use both? Just to make sure that you have enough.
They flashed it twice. I don't think they can use 2 because it's too much energy.
Okay, so I'm going to take this one away. So you can, leave the flashlight off for no and turn it on for yes when we use just 1 flashlight. So can you turn it off so we can ask you some questions? So we can talk to you, please?
Can you turn the light off, please?
I'm gonna go place this motion detector in the other room. So if you see it go off, then we'll show you guys. Can you please turn off that light? We really want to talk to you. Bo. He was just trying to attack something that was not there. He was literally trying to attack something. The light turned on because Bo's moving now. But he was trying to attack something.
Was that you?
Was Bo trying to attack you or play with you?
Are you still with us?
I'm gonna turn off the light so we know if you're still with us or not. Oh. There we go.
Are you still with us?
Oh, yep. Okay. Okay, so can you turn it off so we can continue? Okay, thank you. So, are we speaking to the woman? Are we speaking to the child that we've spoken to before?
Are we speaking to the man we heard last night? Are we speaking to someone new?
Have we spoken to you before?
Are you still with us?
If you are, can you tell me into this device who you are? What was that?
Are you still with us? Remember, turn the flash on for yes.
Can you knock on something in the room? You normally do really good with knocking with us.
Unless we're talking to someone else.
Knocking is like the best thing that you can do to alert us that you're here.
Try moving the thing right there. Moving that.
Can you turn on the flashlight now?
Are you still with us? Did you move into the other room?
This is that mirror that's really old.
Are you still with us?
So you want to talk to us now?
Wait. You said this is the mirror that's really old and it said yes.
Yeah. Oh, my camera's not focusing.
Are you serious?
Okay, it's working now.
Do you want to talk about the mirror?
Oh, it's not. Oh. It, like, really is not. It's, like, not focusing at all.
Do you want to talk about the mirror? Remember, 1 for yes, none for no. Are you scared of the mirror?
There's EM. Oh. Wait, it could be because of the battery.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Hold on, let me see if batteries. Okay, so I'm going to take out the battery real quick, and I'm going to test and see if the battery gives off EMF or not. Yo, the battery's not giving off EMF. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, it kind of is, but not as much as it was. Now it's at 0.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah, it is. I don't know.
Well, you were rubbing it against it, so...
Probably.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably what it...
Yeah. Okay, since it doesn't seem like you want to communicate, we're going to move on to another room. It's not because we don't want to talk to you. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
So does that knock again if you want to talk to us still? Yeah, that was another.
I heard a whispering, TJ.
I heard something in the kitchen, and I heard something.
I heard something in there.
Yeah, I heard something in the living room too. So does that mean you want to talk to us? Knock on something in this room. If you want to still talk to us.
Can you knock?
That was me swallowing hard.
Oh, okay.
Please knock on something. So do you want us to move on to another room? Knock on something if you want us to move on to another room. Knock twice if you want us to stay in this room.
I don't think we're talking to the same person. We're talking to somebody else. They don't want to communicate.
Okay then. That was like a definite knock.
That was a knock. Okay.
There's no doubt about
Let's
that.
go in the other room.
That was a knock. Can you knock on something in this room? Can anyone please knock on something in this room? Can you make that bathroom door close?
That was me.
There's a fly. Can you please make something knock? Can you start talking again like you did last night? We heard you talking last night. Would that light still be on from earlier?
No.
I thought it said it turned off after 30 seconds in the package.
Wait, stay back away from it. Stay away from it. See if it'll turn off. Well, that you just walked across it. Now it's gonna stay.
Well, yeah, but you're in its range of view too right now. Okay. So either it's a faulty motion light or something keeps walking. Someone keeps walking. I literally just picked it up. I was holding this. How would it have been red?
Oh. It keeps jumping.
How would it have been red?
I don't know. Did you push a button?
No, there's no button on this one to make it more sensitive. There's like different modes, but I don't have it on this mode. I want to test the mirror one more time.
Okay.
See, this is weird. The weird thing is that we were getting like up to 3 the other day on this thing. And now that it's hardly getting anything. What does that tell you? Something is up with this mirror. We just have to figure out what. Whoa. Hold on, that was steady. Oh, I was close to my phone too.
Interesting.
Because this is not like a proximity EMF detector. It's a direct contact one. So, when I'm touching the mirror, it has to be the mirror. And it has to slide across it, and that's why I'm doing this. But yeah, so even if my phone was like right here, my phone wasn't touching it, so that was not direct contact. So that leaves us to the end, potentially the end of the series. We have to ask literally the series name is a question. Now we have to answer it. Is our grandma's house haunted? 100% we believe it is. I think it might be something to do with the mirror. Maybe it's the table. I don't know. But there's something that is in this house that triggered it, because it wasn't always like this. And they recently got the mirror. But they've always had the tables. They've had the table since they moved in here. So I don't think it's the table.
Yeah, but once we started watching those kind of videos, they started to act up more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they started to.
It's because they thought that we were talking to them. And if you talk to them, they get more energy. So I think it's because of the mirror. And we've talked to spirits that say that the mirror is bad. So, I mean, that's pretty obvious. I don't know. Maybe they're tricking us or something like that. Maybe they're playing around. I don't know. But we can conclude that this place is haunted. If you guys would like to see other videos of us going to haunted places and stuff like that, make sure you like the video. We are going, by the time this goes up, we haven't gone yet, but we are about to go to a haunted bed and breakfast to stay overnight, and that video is probably going to be up a couple weeks after this one, so be prepared for that. I have so many videos planned, I can't even keep count of them, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.